IELTS speaking, understanding the IELTS speaking test and maximizing your score. First thing is, IELTS speaking test consists of three parts. Part 1, 4 to 5 minutes. Part 2, 3 to 4 minutes. And part 3, that is 4 to 5 minutes. Second thing is assessment criteria. You should familiarize yourself with the four key assessment criteria: fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. Uh, each criterion contributes 25% to your total speaking score. This test format, let me recap. There are three parts in it. Part 1 is introduction and questions. Part 2 is 1 to 2 minute speech on a given topic. And part 3 is discussion. So you should practice responding to questions across various topics to showcase your language proficiency. How can you master each speaking section? Part 1: prepare to discuss personal topics like family, work, study, and hobbies. Provide detailed responses without overstretching and avoid repetition or hesitation. So you should practice well so that while giving answers, you have complete answers and you speak fluently without any hesitation or pause or reluctance or hesitation or without showing any signs of nervousness. In part 2, you should use 1 minute in planning. So use 1 minute planning your time effectively and wisely to structure your speech. Then speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic that will be given to you, and try to ensure that you are expressive and you include personalized responses that you already know well about, instead of including details which you're not sure about. Similarly, your speech should be coherent and relevant throughout. In part 3, try to talk about abstract topics, because the examiner can ask 1 or 2 questions about the topic in part 2, and examiner can ask questions which require giving opinion, and you will be required to elaborate on your answers and give supporting details to demonstrate your linguistic ability. So try to enhance your speaking skills, fluency, and coherence. Maintain a natural flow of speech with minimum hesitation or repetition. Use a variety of linking words, cohesive devices to connect your ideas logically. And use lexical resource. Try to expand your vocabulary by using synonyms, idioms, phrasal verbs, and try to practice. If you practice ideas, you'll be more fluent. Grammatical range and accuracy, that is extremely important. Demonstrate your proficiency in using different grammatical structures, and you use them with 100% accuracy. Focus on tense, sentence structure, and make sure that you don't make mistakes, because errors will cost you score. And try to convey your ideas effectively. And another important component is pronunciation. You should be clear and natural in when you pronounce words. Focus on correct word stress, intonation, chunking. Similarly, practice speaking with clarity and expression without attempting to adopt a specific accent. So focus on fluency and correctness. Try to improve your score by applying these things, such as expanding your vocabulary, maintaining flow, because when you practice, you'll be able to maintain your flow, and you can use transition words and phrases to connect ideas coherently and effectively. Similarly, uh, sentence structure, there should be range in it, and accuracy, both these things. Similarly, you can adopt anecdotal approach, storytelling. So you can try to include personalized details. So in this way, you will be more fluent. Similarly, when you engage in discussion, maintain eye contact and try to elaborate, explain, add details. In the same way, using vocabulary that will be rich vocabulary that will also increase your score. Similarly, you must be precise and you must use correct words, because the choice of words can also improve your score. And if you make a mistake here, it can cost you a score as well. Similarly, try to read some material, try to make a timeline, try to develop your ideas, brainstorm, think, search on the internet, and try to collect ideas so that when you're speaking, you are ready. You don't stop, you don't show any hesitation. Similarly, use synonyms and try to make sure that you develop strategies of self correction during speaking practice to rectify grammatical errors promptly, maintaining awareness of common grammatical pitfalls, and actively work towards maximizing uh, your correctness and minimizing your errors. Similarly, a consistent tense usage, that is also important. You should, you like in part one and in part one, the examiner can ask question about present. The examiner can switch to present perfect continuous or past tense as well. So you should be ready for that. The examiner says, uh, "Where do you live?" And your answer will be, "I live in Islamabad." If the examiner says, "How long have you been living?" Now here the tense is changed. "I have been living," you will have to change the tense. Or how do you travel? You will use present tense. "I travel in my own car," or "I travel on public transport," or "I walk to my office or school." When the if the examiner changes the question and says, "How did you come here today?" Now here the tense is the past tense, so you will use the second form of the verb. So you have to be smart, active, and try to seek feedback from your teacher, from your friends, and try to join a group. Try to practice Cambridge Speak and Improve online resources. So, in this way, you can refine your pronunciation, you can focus on clarity, expression. So, with more practice, with focusing on stress with and intonation, and chunking for emphasis, similarly, seeking feedback, they can improve your score. And try to practice, take mock exams as well, mock speaking test, 11 to 14 minutes. That will also improve your score. Time management, that is also the key. Similarly, maintaining eye contact, entering with a smile, leaving with a smile, and you should stay calm, stay cool, calm, and composed, and you should be relaxed, because a calm and relaxed demeanor enhances fluency and coherence in your speech. And while preparing for your course, try to note your errors and work on them. Either correct them or change those expressions. Don't use them. Use alternative expressions. Use all the available resources: teachers, books, Cambridge IELTS books, similarly online resources. On YouTube, there are a lot of channels you can watch, Cambridge official channels. Similarly, there are many English teachers who are making videos online and they are free, so you can watch them as well. And on the testing, you should be fully prepared. You should know the test when you uh, go to take that test. Execution, that is important. Engage in conversation, naturally be natural, spontaneous, to demonstrate your proficiency. And remember that it is not the test of knowledge. So don't worry if you don't have knowledge. You can include personalized details, still you can get a very good score. So, but when you go there, you must be fully prepared, because without preparation, you will not be confident. So, if you want to be confident on that day, on the exam day, you have to be confident. Try to search online resources such as YouTube videos, webinars, attend webinars, British Council, and other IELTS preparation websites. You can go there and try to watch them and try to learn from those websites. Thank you very much. Best of luck and have a nice day.